You're the skin I never want to shed.
From Mr. Broke Productions, and in association with Maximillionaire and Vice City Kingpin, present to you Life on Easy Mode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
What's going on, boys? How you doing? Welcome back, by the way. Glad you're here with us today, instead of not here with us like last week.
I thought I was here last week. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't he that random guy with the bucket hat?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, I thought he was homeless, but it was just
you gotta watch our podcast to know.
You're not a diehard fan, are you? You sit at the table that we do. You eat the same food that we do, but you're not a diehard fan, huh? Your life on fake mode.
I get paid and leave.
You don't get. What do you getting paid?
We don't even get paid, bro.
He doesn't get
water.
Paid. That is
Exactly.
true. I mean, that's a good
payment.
payment. Listen, it's a necessity. It helps with your body.
Sometimes chips.
You guys should be giving me money for giving you water. I should be charging now. I should give me tips. Well, I mean, I let you in my house. I give you my water.
I give you an associate discount, which is basically the same amount of the water. So basically, the water's free.
What do you give me? Might have to turn off the cameras. We might just have to go to audio format, ladies and gentlemen. We got an earthquake going
That's
on.
what I give you. Moving on.
Okay. I'm not myself today because the thing I want to talk about first is something that I want to get it over with. So let me just
Go ahead.
So-
Go. No one's
Explain-
stopping.
No, I know. It's just I gotta mentally prepare myself because I promise you guys are not ready. I'm not.
Oh, I'm
Anything
ready,
I've
Freddy.
overreacted. This is not me overreacting. Okay, so first, let me talk to you about the suspect in question, Chris Chan. So for those who already know what's going on the internet, you already
Not
know where this
me.
is going. These guys don't. So for those who don't know what Chris Chan is, or who Chris Chan is, formerly he now identifies as a woman. So
What?
He's been like an internet meme legend since like the early 2000s, I believe. Since he was like in his 20s, he's in his, I think his late 40s now, and so he's kind of just known for being so like about him, he has autism. He's like a big fan of Sonic and like, you know, Pokemon, I believe, because he made a thing called Sonic Chew, which is like a hybrid of Sonic and Pikachu.
What's his name again?
No.
It's
Don't look
Christian.
it up.
Don't look it
No,
up. Don't look it up
don't
because
look
I want to know what he looks like.
No, because the first thing that's gonna come up is what I'm about to talk about because it's like it was trending on like Twitter and everything yesterday. So
Yesterday. Why didn't I see this?
So he, you know, he has autism. He's a big fan of Sonic, and he's kind of the reason why so many people know him online, and the reason why he has like such a predominant like following is because like he's a person who's very gullible. A lot of people, there's like a lot of like hate communities, a lot of trolls that are for like constantly fucking with Chris Chan. Like I forget what it's called. It's like a certain kind of trolling where like they fake like they feel bad for you. Oh, concern trolling. That's what it's called. Where like they like pretend to worry about you and like they try to like help you when they're really not. They're just trying to mess with you.
Okay.
So he's just like over the years, not only because of this, but probably some other things as well. I imagine he's kind of just become like a desensitized shell of a person. You know, he's whatever. That's a lot to do with how people mess with him online. Whatever. So that's a brief synopsis basically of how he is. There's so much more. There's like a 60-part documentary on YouTube, like 50 hours worth.
Just get to what we
Get
need
to the
Okay.
point.
Okay. Yesterday, Chris Chan's trending on Twitter. Oh, I wonder why. He admitted to something not good. Common. He admitted proudly to raping his 80-year-old demented mother. I'm not kidding when I say this. He like admitted it via text, and he even talked about how like his father, when he was still alive, couldn't hit the G-spot like he can. I'm shaking right now. Yeah, it's that bad.
Is it just Chris? How do you spell his name?
Chris Chan, Chan, just
Chris Chan.
Chris Chan, and just maybe you might have seen him before because he's been like a meme for a long time.
That's what he looks like now after the sex change.
Let me see. Yes.
I have never seen this person before. Obviously, this is a sex change, but
And
Never seen him.
Okay, well, you know, consider yourself lucky. I'm sorry to have ruined your day. This has ruined the rest of my summer. And I'm not kidding. I've never heard of something so grotesque in my entire life. And I would go as far to say that this is just as bad as pedophilia. Think about it. Because she has dementia, she can't give consent. She's not mentally capable to, right? So it's basically like the same thing of someone
He's 30.
fucking a child.
She is 39.
She's only 39?
Christine Weston Chris Chandler, 39.
Oh, wow. I thought...
That's her. That's
She was
her
old.
full name, I guess.
Yeah.
She's better known as C.W. Civil Guardian or simply Christian. So 39. Yes.
Yeah, Christian, yeah. And when that like hit the like every commentary YouTube channel was talking about it. Articles like the ones you're reading now were talking about it, and I just don't know where to go from here. How do you? This is what I don't even know what to say. Someone else talk. I don't know what to say. How do you?
Dog, I don't even want to say anything.
How do you not rape your mother who has dementia, who's in her 80s? And when he like talked about it, he didn't think that what he was doing was wrong. He was proud of it. He was like, I'm helping her.
Didn't you say that? Didn't we say that Christian has like autism is like mental something?
He has autism, but no, I promise you, 99.99% of people who have autism
real.
do not go down this path.
Okay, but so it's not just hearsay. This actually happened, or is
He
it?
admitted it. There's text.
Okay, but
Like, so I don't know, he was texting too, and then he was also on a call with some unknown broad who was, like, again, concern trolling with him, and he even admitting to how, like, you know, how he did the deed with his mother, who, I forget what her name is. I think it's Barbara. I could be wrong, but that's besides the point. Yeah, that's what happened. That's why Chris Chan is trending. That is probably the worst news I think anyone could ever.
I'm gonna stay off Twitter from now on.
Yeah, we should make a pact agreement to just delete Twitter. It just only gets worse from here.
Oh, Virginia's Instas law is only $2,500 fine in a year in prison.
Oh, he lives in. I don't even know. He lives in Virginia.
Well, that's Virginia law, so I'm gonna guess it's.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Virginia, but that's surprising.
I'm sorry. He should be jailed. Me personally, I don't have any remorse for him as a person, as an individual. I could give a crap less if he dropped dead. I don't know if that's too harsh. I don't care, because to me, it's on the same level of pedophilia. And if anyone who's watched any of these episodes knows my take on pedophilia, I have no sympathy for people like that. So someone like Chris Chan, I don't care how many mental problems you have. I said this before. I don't care what mental like disability you have. As soon as you do something like rape a child, molest a child, rape your 80-year-old demented mother, I have nothing for you. If he were to drop dead tomorrow, I wouldn't care. Not kidding. Cancel me. Ban this platform. Ban this podcast from every platform you want. I don't care. That's how I feel. What do you guys think? Digesting all of this right now, Gian, I'll start with you. What do you think about this? What are you feeling right now? I can see you're like almost in tears.
Next question.
Miguel.
Next topic.
Miguel, should we just move on?
Topic.
Miguel, can we just move on?
Well, what do you want me to talk about?
No, I just wanted to.
I don't even
like
know what to say. I mean,
what do you say?
it's definitely mental illness. It has to be.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. Do you think people constantly messing with him for years like they did? Do you think that had something to do with it as well?
Because it said, I was on Twitter like looking it up, and it's this guy wasn't defending him, but it was like constant abuse of trolling his autism and just like the way she lived his life.
Right. Yeah. And it's just
like I'm disgusted. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
yeah, a
mental institute at least minimum.
I agree.
Arkham Asylum.
Bro, even the Joker would look at him and be like, you know what? You're too scary for me. My one thing of fear, Joker said, was being forgotten. Second is Christian. That's what Joker said. Because how do you,
I can't
even think about this.
Don't even say it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear those words again.
I'm never gonna say
I
him
think
again.
I'm just gonna stay off Pornhub for the rest of eternity. And
boys, go to church.
I think I'm gonna start. You want to go after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Sunday. Might as
So
well.
tomorrow's Sunday. Fuck. Let's go.
Oh
I'll
my-
go back to church.
I need the body of Christ in me after that. I don't like that.
I'm gonna buy a chain.
I'm gonna buy a rosary.
I think the internet was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just go back to the days of typewriters. when
I don't even want to talk about this anymore. He obviously has a mental illness. Why are they gonna let him? I mean, I guess around. Like, why aren't they in a mental institute?
I have no idea. That's
Like,
for like Virginia
obviously,
to decide.
Her mother can't take care of her. Why is
Hey everyone, quick
Mhm.
update.
From what I understand,
I guess our
too,
wishes came true
because
because as of August
Christian's
1st,
mental disability,
2021,
he,
on
like,
Sunday
or
evening,
she
Christian was
physically
actually
like
arrested.
can't
It was
work
caught
like a regular
on
job.
a live stream by
So I
a man
forget.
named
They had a
Ralph
way
on
of
his kill
making
stream.
money. I think it wasn't just a
And,
disability.
he was arrested.
I'm assuming
And so
it's the
now all
Sonic
we're waiting for
thing.
now is to see.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what it
one-
said on
to be getting
Twitter.
a lawyer.
Yeah, they would make like
And
fan
if
art or
there's gonna be a
something.
court
Yeah.
case about
Yeah.
this. So
That's like
yeah,
one way they used to make
actually
money.
should
I don't know.
do
There was like other ways they did it as well, but
Next topic, please.
okay.
I don't.
Let's-
Let's should have not started with that.
You shouldn't have
Well,
started with that.
It's like the biggest thing that's happening right now.
Well,
Like,
it shouldn't
on
be the
social
biggest
media.
thing. It shouldn't be the biggest thing that's happening.
I agree, but this is just the world we live in now. You want it? I mean,
That doesn't happen.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's happened once or 100 times. It's happened, and there's nothing we can do about it now, unfortunately. Besides, pray to God he gets incarcerated. I feel like anything we could try to say or do just wouldn't feel right because I feel like it wouldn't be the solution to something of this magnitude.
Yes, exactly. So that's why we should move on.
Okay, let's move on. What was our? I don't even remember what our topics were.
I don't fucking remember.
What the hell podcast is this? I lost all train of thought after, and like I found out about this last night.
You're done.
You're done.
I found out about this last night. It's still getting to me now.
And now you're done.
Okay, well, someone
I'm
introduce the
taking your
next topic.
I'm taking your computer away and your phone.
Okay, I think that'd probably be for the better, low key. But what do we got next?
Can we delete Twitter off your phone?
Yeah, I think we should all delete Twitter.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
I mean, I don't get that type of news apparently because it didn't show up for me.
It was trending, like for everyone's trending. It was like number 14 trending.
not for me.
Really?
Nope.
Yeah, not
Well,
me
how often
either.
do you check trending?
I don't check
Every
trend.
day?
I just go on
I check
Twitter.
trending every day.
I went on trending, not my For You page. I went to trending, and number 14. Well, the reason why I follow a lot of like commentary YouTubers, so obviously like they're gonna
Nothing
talk
on
about
here.
something like this because it's on the internet. So that's why I know about it. I just saw like a tweet one day, and it was like Chris Chan did what? I was like, oh, what are they talking about now? And looked up what happened, and okay.
Let's
So
roll into something.
cases
talk.
are starting to rise again,
Yes.
like nationwide.
Yes.
Okay, so your dad wanted to get our
So yeah, my
take.
dad called me like, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. He was like, I want your opinion on companies mandating the vaccine. You guys can go ahead. I know where I stand on this because the way I see it is schools when we used to go to school, schools would mandate like an immunization record. So I don't see it any differently.
Well, it's
And then here you go saying it's work. Yes, I get that
well,
part
no,
too.
it's because the COVID vaccine is not officially FDA approved. It is FDA emergency approved. So that's why it's not mandatory. It's because the FDA has not officially put a full-on stamp. They put an emergency stamp on, stating that it is safe for emergency uses, which it is safe. We've already discussed this. It's safe. I have talked about it. It's a SARS vaccine because of SARS being a virus throughout many, many years. They've been developing a vaccine. Thus, COVID is another SARS, blah, blah, blah. So it is emergency approved. It is not FDA officially approved. That's why high schools are not mandating it, but
mandating it.
But colleges around us, I don't know anywhere else, but I know Rhode Island colleges for the fall, if you do not have a vaccine, you will not be able to show up in person.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if it's because like it was an emergency, since it wasn't like fully approved by the FDA, I don't think it should be mandatory. I kind of don't agree. I mean, I can understand both sides. You know, obviously, like the vaccine does work. It's 95% effective, something like that.
Yeah, there's never 100%, no matter
No,
what
yeah,
kind of
obviously,
vaccine you get. The
you know,
flu vaccine, it's never.
Yes,
90,
there's nothing
100.
100% guaranteed for anything like that. So, you know, the fact that it's 95%
Effective.
approval rate effective, I think that's pretty good. But I guess if you want to go into like the litigations of it, I would say like since it was only emergency approved, I don't think it should be mandatory yet, at least. But at the same time, I can understand why people say it should be mandatory because you know you do need to get your vaccines. I personally am all for getting vaccinated. I got vaccinated myself. Most people in my
Same.
family did, so I am all for it. But like the thing with me is like I'm never a person who tries to like force things on people.
No, same.
Like, I'm not going
So-
to force someone if they don't want to get a vaccine. If you don't want to get a vaccine, I'm not going to stop you. I think if you don't think, if it's because, I don't feel uncomfortable with it, that's fine. But if then you're going off saying like,
The thing is with Rick, I can understand why they're mandating it because Rick's in person. They're
Yes.
bringing all.
yeah, most
and,
campuses
and when
colleges
you
are gonna be in
put
person.
20 kids in the room and a few might not be vaccinated, that's where the problem is.
Yeah.
So I can understand their argument, and that's why I think it should be mandated. If you're going to be in a classroom, if not, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah. Like, I
Right.
think, like, and if you're going to a college, if you want to just go in person, I would get the vaccine because most colleges are mandating.
Mandating.
Well, it's mandatory.
Yeah, but you're mandatorying.
Mandatorying.
That's not
I
a word.
I just added it to the Webster Webster Dictionary. Listen, they're adding new words every single day. Let's fucking be honest. So,
It is now.
so
Mandatorying.
mandatorium.
Mandatorium.
Mandatory. Mandalorian.
Sounds like a freaking like thing on the periodic table. You just added a new element. Good
Oh my
job.
god, I'm at 115.
Jerusodium.
Mm.
Watch out, world. You ain't ready for what this man has
God, I'm gonna
in
cook
his
meth
system.
now. Jesse, let's get cooking.
Shaves
Alright.
his head. Anyways.
I just become a drug kingpin.
I don't think trains can derail as fast as we do.
Yo, listen, I'm sorry, but I just refinished watching Breaking Bad, so that's why I'm in the Breaking Bad mood. So, anyways,
So do you think like, all right, what's your take on this? Let's say they set up a rule where it's not mandatory to get the vaccine, but if you don't get a vaccine, you have to wear a mask in class at all times.
it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do. If you were to wear a mask and someone vaccinated doesn't wear a mask, it is. The reason why we wore masks, if I wear a mask, you wear a mask, there's nothing.
No, yeah,
going
I
through.
get that.
But if you don't wear a mask and I wear a mask, you can spread it, but I can't spread it what I have.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why it would not work.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And then it's also the people that, you don't have to show up to stores without a mask. And it's the people who aren't vaccinated that are also causing the problem. So, and also you can deal with the variants and stuff like that. And I'm like 95% positive that the vaccine goes towards the variant. The only problem with the variant, which people
spreads quickly.
it spreads quicker.
Is
but
it-
with the vaccine, it's
Does it have the same effect or is it deadlier?
No,
I know
it's
it spreads
just it's
fast.
the
not like-
same
like
effect.
freaking-
It just spreads easier.
The other day, someone compared it to Plague Inc. Like
They got that upgrade.
It evolved.
Oh,
Like,
no.
User evolved points. It literally, the only evolution is that it just spreads quicker.
Okay, all right.
So that's why we're seeing a little bit more of it because people.
But if you notice, not people are dying as much.
Yeah.
yes, because
The vaccine's working.
and it's. I don't want to get into the discussion, but it's more. It's as looking like as the flu is like. It's looking more like the flu than a deadly virus.
So that means that we're gonna have to deal with this yearly now.
Well,
Flu-
here's-
COVID
Well,
season.
here's the thing. This is what's going to happen. It's going to be a flu. This is what's going to happen. And most people are going to get vaccinated because once the FDA officially approves in the next year or so, people are going to get it, and it's just going to be a thing. It's going to be a flu thing.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Nothing is going to change by next year because I already know. Because once the fall hits, because once I start my second job, I'm going to have to wear a mask anyways. They're going to start mandatory masks.
Mandating. I'm gonna keep calling you out on it.
Mandating masks
What's that, like 4 times
for
now?
indoor purposes, not outside, but indoor purposes. That's going to be throughout the fall and winter indefinitely, and then by next year, hopefully, people come out of their shell. But it's going to be we're not going to be doing this for years and years and years. I think this is just
Maybe
going to be
the next few years. It
No.
will be. Yeah.
No, I think
I'd say
I
by
think
the
I
end
think
of
I
2022.
I think by once the end of 2021 hits and 2022 rolls out, the FDA will officially approve it, put a stamp on it. People
And then,
will start looking at it, and then it's just going to be a flu vaccine thing.
I would say once it gets officially approved by the FDA, then like, I wouldn't say I 100% agree with it still, but I wouldn't have a problem with companies saying you're required.
I mean, that's
to get
what
it.
they're doing now, regardless.
Right.
So,
I'm just saying, like, right now, I still don't agree with it because it was only, again,
Emergency.
litigation-wise, it was only emergency approved. But I think once it gets FDA approved officially,
would you feel different if it was emergency approved for like a year already, and then that way, because like the way they do it is they get data out of this, they get how people react to it, and then after a year, like, you know, it'd be like, it's been a year, here's our results after a year, and then what? Like,
I mean,
Well, then they
you can
look at the data and then-
you can still get those results without companies requiring people to get.
no, I know, that's what I'm saying. Would you agree more if they waited a little bit longer?
Yeah, I guess so.
Even if it was still emergency FDA.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Again, I'm just looking at it from a litigation standpoint. I don't know much about
I
this.
personally
obviously.
don't care. You live your life the way you want to.
Yeah, I like
Just don't
not,
like infect people.
Yeah.
I like not wearing a mask. It's
Yeah,
nice.
I
out in
prefer
public.
not
I feel
having the-
normal.
The mouth bra, you know.
I just, if we're gonna be stuck in a room for 2 hours straight and it's cramped, that's where I have a little
Okay,
bit.
that's fine. That's fine.
Where I have a little bit of an issue problem.
But
But
you
regardless
all
of
right,
that,
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
that's the only reason. Besides that,
I'll just start breathing on people.
Yeah, you might as well. Did you see Lollapalooza in Chicago?
looking
Dude,
like that one
yes.
SpongeBob episode.
Bro.
Everyone's there.
There was like
I
the
see it on
stage,
Snapchat.
right? And then every, I think, nano square meter thing, there was a person. It was like they were on top of each other. I don't know if you saw, but the Instagram account Daquan posted a photo of that. And it was like, live look at Chicago right now. And one of my comments, which got over 1,500 likes, not to brag.
Nice.
I said, the fuck going on in Chicago? And everyone's like, Lollapalooza. And then I went, Lollapaloozing my faith in this pandemic going away. Why the fuck does this photo look like a rug? Let me pull it up. Daquan. If you go to Daquan, it literally looks like a rug.
I mean,
Wait, how
the
do you
way
spell
I
it?
see it is
Look at that thing.
the way I see it is.
That looks like carpeting.
Wait, Daquan on Twitter?
Holy
Instagram.
shit!
Oh.
That's Chicago right there.
Looks like a carpet.
And I don't know why, but under my comment, there's like people arguing with each other, of course, about COVID. Like, oh, wear a mask, don't wear a mask, vaccination doesn't work, you know, all that blah blah.
Well, here's the thing: when
Bullcrap.
in May when this started lifting, we didn't have this problem.
crime.
Oh yeah, I saw that. What the fuck going on in Chicago? Crime.
Crime.
I mean,
Maybe crime rates have been dropping. I don't know.
yeah, because
Right.
COVID's doing all the crime. That's COVID's
I didn't
doing all
mean
the
to cut
killing.
you off. I'm sorry.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
that shit was funny.
Again, we derailed, so it's all right.
I mean, I see
Derail Russo.
I see a positive and a negative to this. The positive is maybe we'll see if we'll see if cases rise in Chicago or not. If people are
This would be a
vaccinated.
test.
Yeah, exactly. I see it as a test.
Okay.
You know,
Little
Half those
experiment,
people-
you
A
know.
little experiment.
half those people are not vaccinated. They just don't want to wear a mask as well. Because
I mean,
people do
probably,
that.
but we'll find out soon. If cases rise, we'll know why.
Which-
And if they don't, we'll know why.
Then I think we're still officially on the tail end of this, which praying to God.
I mean-
I don't think we'll ever get back to like March 2020. It'll never get that
No,
bad again.
I don't think
Praying
so.
to God, no, because of the
It's-
vaccine.
it's
but
gonna- like I said, it's just gonna become a new flu. You're just gonna
I-
get sick, just stay home.
yeah,
Or wear a mask. Well, stay home.
stay home.
But
We-
like snuffles, wear a mask.
yeah.
Same with the
I
flu.
still agree with you. We should do the thing Japan
Japan
does.
I absolutely
Where
agree. But
if you're sick, whether if it's a cold, fever, you should just wear a mask if you have to go out in public. I think I mean, Japan's a very clean country. People take care of themselves really well there. I think we should start doing that as well.
I completely agree. But we're Americans, and that's not
true.
gonna happen.
we live in the woods. We eat burgers, shoot shotguns. Ride bears, and
Ride bears.
eat more shotguns. So.
I mean, speaking of shotguns, you guys got all gold in shooting in the Olympics, so I mean, there's no surprise in that.
Yeah. Jamaica taking all the gold home.
Did you see those air rifles? The air
Yes.
rifle.
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes.
No.
I haven't watched like any Olympics
Bro.
besides one match of Taekwondo, which
They-
sucked.
The air rifle like guns, they look futuristic as fuck.
Oh, do they? They like some
They-
advanced
they look
warfare
mad
shit?
cool.
Even the pistols too.
They're like
Do they go like pew pew pew, or do they sound like
Just
actual
look at
guns
it.
still?
no, they sound like
Oh, okay.
air. I think they're air gun. I think it's like
What's a real gun?
no, but like it doesn't shoot like actual like. I think it shoots like small, tiny bullets.
So it's probably like a BB gun then or something.
I think it
maybe.
is a BB gun.
I think it's either
me
it's
look
either
it
it's a
up.
blank or it's.
Yeah, they're
It's
gonna use
not-
a real
it's not
gun because
blanks.
God forbid there's like a plane up there that just shoots it down.
I think that it's a
Takes out the
it's real
pilot.
bullet or it's a rubber bullet. It's
It's a pellet.
Oh, it's a pellet.
So
Okay.
it's like
All right.
tiny pellets.
Okay.
So it's not an actual
Okay.
like.
Oh, well.
But
Are those things still lethal though?
I mean, if you got shot at that with 100 miles per hour from a gun, I don't know.
I don't know if it had the same effect as like a regular bullet. But
I mean, it probably hurt, but I don't
just
think it would
just like
kill
how like
you.
BB guns are not lethal, but they hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Let me show you what these look like. They look cool. I'm not big of a gun guy, but
The Go gets one.
Are you gonna get Damascus for those
they look fucking. They some of them do have like
camos?
yeah. They
it's like a ring attachment he gets on it.
dog. Look at this.
Wait.
They look
that's
cool.
Cool.
Right?
That is pretty cool. That literally looks like a sniper
Infinite
from
Warfare-
like
Infinite Warfare.
BO3 or something, or like
Advanced
They
Warfare.
look mad cool.
Send me that
Like
photo so I could like print it.
yeah, they
Print
look
it,
mad
show it.
cool for what? Let me find a better one actually.
For those listening, just picture like if you're playing multiplayer on BO3, right, and you get
Or
a white
Advanced
camo on
Warfare.
one of your snipers. Or
Here's
Advanced Warfare.
the gold Olympian for
That looks see-through.
That is pretty damn cool.
right.
That one looks like a prototype though. It looks more like it just
but
came out of the lab,
they
but it
all
looks
look different. And they
no,
all
yeah.
look-
That's pretty
I don't
cool.
know.
I
Bro.
think Call of Duty should still make a Nerf edition
I'll
game.
send the one of the
just me.
Olympian for us.
Rated E for everyone.
Ready? Listen, a Nerf edition with over 150 guns to
It's like
choose from.
it's like in the campaign, the Nerf edition. They get shot. They have to like, oh, you have to sit down now since you got shot in the chest. You have to sit down.
It's like tag.
Yeah,
The
literally.
team has to come over.
And like instead of meleeing, you just pull their flag out of their pin.
We digressed way too much.
Derail. The word is
Yep.
derail.
Where were we?
I don't even know. Oh, mass COVID. I think that's
No.
where. Oh wait, no, we were Jamaica Olympics,
I was talking about the Olympics and like
and then we talk about Olympic guns, and then
No,
you were,
before that.
we were talking about the masks
and
and
COVID.
Masks.
COVID and stuff
and that
like
was
that.
kind of it. We
That was
kinda-
it. We just finished.
Yeah, we kind of
Okay.
wrapped up. So you said that Jamaica took it home for. the
Well,
Olympics,
they got
or-
sent. They got their. They won their heat. They won their round of the 100. I think the 100 meters, and it was Jamaica 1, 2, and 3. Like they finished
Gold,
1, 2,
silver,
3.
bronze.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Leaving no survivors.
yeah, they
pretty
just
badass.
blew up the track right after that.
Boom! They're blowing everyone out of the water, out of the track. That's pretty cool.
It's like the scene from The Dictator where he shoots out the gun and he starts shooting his competition.
Wait, I got like the worst impression of the Olympics this year. It's not the Olympics' fault. It's just because I only watched one thing, which was a Taekwondo match, but it was like the most boring thing I ever watched. I'd rather watch a game of chess than what I saw. Ready? Because like I was at my grandparents' house, and you know they have the armor on, and they're just kicking. Yeah, you know like in the early Star Wars where they would just go zoom zoom like
Yeah,
that. They wouldn't
yeah.
do like any actual like cool techniques or
Yeah.
moves. It was like that, but with legs. And my grandfather's watching. He goes, "Why aren't they using their hands? What the hands doing?" He was like, and you know they're just. And you know,
I mean,
it's kind of just
yeah.
leg tag at that point.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I imagine there's more amusing
the
stuff.
track and field stuff, I'm excited because it's coming, starting. I think like yesterday, all the track and field events, and like it's starting to come. Like, so I'm excited to
I mean,
watch those.
I don't know about you, but those air rifles look pretty cool to me.
Yeah, the shooting one.
You're gonna try for the Olympics too.
Nope.
You're gonna practice your aim. You know.
just
I'll
bring-
throw plates in the air. You can shoot your little airsoft gun.
That isn't that skeet?
What?
I don't know.
He comes
You're
o-
shooting a gun or something. I don't know. Might as well be the same
He
thing.
like comes in with like an exosuit.
Like jumps midair, and melees it.
He goes,
No scopes it.
Where are my perks?
Oh yeah. Funny enough, I haven't played like I think any video game in a month, but specifically Call of Duty in like 3 months.
I haven't. There's no new video games coming out.
This is like the worst launch to any like console generation I think ever. Come on, even the PS3 and Xbox 360, they had like some like good titles.
Tell me a
at the
fun
beginning.
game that came out this year.
Besides Miles Morales. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. The only one I can think of is Resident Evil 8, Miles Morales. That's it. That's basically it. That's.
I mean,
I think
I mean,
Far-
okay,
Far Cry
obviously
6
because of
was
like
supposed to come
COVID, that backed things up, but
Yeah.
still.
the director's cut for Ghost of Tsushima comes out in August. I'm looking forward.
That's a director's cut. It's,
Yeah,
but
but
the thing is, I don't look at that as like a next gen exclusive because that's on the PS4. Even if it is a director's cut.
it's a remaster for the PS5.
Yeah, but I mean like the game itself.
You never even played it, so I don't.
Okay, but it's on PS4, isn't it?
Shut up.
Coach don't play.
They said they're making a slim edition of the PS5 anyways. Coming out next year.
That thing is pretty
only
fat.
3 grams lighter or some shit like that.
Okay, well that's
Only
cool.
10 million units, guys. 10 million units sold. Yeah, in almost a year. Like Jesus.
To scalpers.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Speaking of scalpers, let me rant real
Speaking.
quick.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you know the sneakers app, Nike. You know where
Oh,
they
yeah.
like raffle off shoes and stuff.
Mhm.
Dog, they got me pissed off, bro.
Oh.
Why?
Like to this day, I started like entering their draws in like May, April. Have not won a single one.
Damn.
That's what happens with when you
the scam.
Enter now and win 50. Like on the
No,
cereal
but like
boxes,
people
it's the
actually
exact
win.
same
It's
thing.
just super fucking rare.
Well, that's like
It's
any.
like the Powerball.
It's like
It's
any. Yeah, it's like any
one
like lottery.
in-
Any.
But how many fucking pairs could they have for each person?
it's
I don't know.
it's the same
It's
thing.
Nike. They're like a. Like a.
Exactly.
behemoth.
So they should be able to make like fucking enough for like at least.
Then there wouldn't be no fun in the competition. Same thing with Powerball. Same
No,
thing with the
no,
cereal boxes,
no,
Same
they
thing
just
with
get-
everything.
Could you imagine if Powerball they had like a jackpot winner, but then they had like, hey, second place. This guy won like 100 grand. This guy won like
Well,
a
no,
thousand.
you could get to-
I'm
But,
saying, imagine if they did that.
The Powerball is like what one winner like what every few
Months.
Well, no,
at least
no,
people win
well,
here. Some.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you're just unlucky.
It's a set of 5 numbers out of thousands and
You know how many
thousands
draws
combinations.
Kenny's won like 1 out of 20.
How many times I saw you lose money at the casino?
That's why I haven't
Him?
gone back. I haven't gone back.
Oh,
in
didn't you
over
used to
a
gamble?
year.
Didn't you do it? I'm not gambling.
I used to, but I don't gamble more than 20, and then that's it.
I haven't gone.
And it's not even my money. It's my parents' money.
Oh, you just say that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say it.
Did they know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they gave it to him and proudly, hey, spend
I'd be like,
this.
yeah, I'm going to the casino. Can I have $20? They're like, sure.
Go
Now that
crazy.
we're all 20, we can go to Foxwood. I would actually like to go to Foxwood.
That'd be nice. I've been to Mohegan Sun, which is really good, but I heard Foxwoods is better. I don't know.
I haven't been to Mohegan Sun, so I couldn't tell.
really
Well,
nice.
I've only been to like the 18 and under areas in
The
Fox.
Well, you
smoking
know
area.
what they have at Mohegan Sun. I know you're still on your diet, but they have a Krispy Kreme.
Oh no, yeah, I know that.
I had that before the notes are.
What diet? When he sees that, he sees Krispy Kreme. What diet?
He goes, all right, time for donut review now. New series.
Yeah, first episode Boston cream.
Boston cream.
Second episode the s'mores donut.
Now we
from
gotta get the
Dunkin'.
worst ones out of the way. Get honeydew first. Get that out of the way.
Oh,
The donuts
yeah.
are like, eh.
But I'm forgetting the place in North Kingston.
Allie's.
Allie's.
Allie's
Oh my
Donuts.
goodness, I fucking love Allie's
I
donuts.
haven't had them in a while.
I haven't had them in
So
a while
good.
either.
I've never had Krispy Kreme though.
It is really good. I forget if I got a chocolate or a blueberry donut, but it was like it was definitely thicker than like the typical Dunkin' Donuts donut.
Yeah.
Always
Definitely
are.
had a better taste. I don't know. It's just all around better.
fluffier, you know.
Fluffier, glazed
Yeah.
better. If that makes sense. It was just a good donut
Perfection.
all. Takes
Donut review,
a donut review.
side
you know,
business, you know.
side hustle.
Side hustle.
Make a donut app. Speaking of
Yeah.
donuts, if you look at the number 8 donuts,
You okay there?
I don't know why. Speaking of donuts, you want to look at this over here?
Yeah.
Number 8,
Speaking
it
of
looks like-
donuts, do not worry. Okay.
do not watch this show. So yeah, were you gonna say something or did I cut you off?
No.
Okay, all right.
That's it. I was gonna say, and then you're like, speaking of donuts.
Oh.
Speaking of donuts, as you can see here, the mausoleum.
The channel 38, right? If you're listening to us, if you look at the app, you see Life on Easy Mode. And in the top right-hand corner, you see channel 38. If you notice,
Anyone over 50, put on your reading glasses.
if you notice, this episode is episode 38. So I said to myself, we got to do something just a little special, even if it's not the whole episode. Let's just do something special. And we already kind of talked about the
wanna go-
history of this
Do you want to
channel.
go over why it's named 38?
We
Oh.
already.
I'll say it again because it was
Okay.
a while ago. So the reason why the numbers 3 and 8 are so special is because that was the date this channel, Mr. Broke Production, formerly known as the Meme Lord and Co., the Meme Lords, was created on March 8th, 2016.
Yep, 2016.
So it's a special date, special pair of numbers. So since, again, we already talked about the history of the channel, I thought it'd be nice before we do the music bracket to talk about our favorite videos on this channel and why. I'll start with Mr. Broke Meme Lord man himself. So now everything including Meme
I gotta
Wars,
pull up the catalog.
Meme Wars, every skit, anything. Actually,
Because here's the thing that I want to make skits so badly. It's just that I'm
You know what?
burnt. I want to. You want to make one after?
Yeah, you know what?
Do
Me
you
too.
wanna-
I low-key miss
Do you
making
want to make
skits.
a random ass skit right after this?
We probably
All right,
could.
cool. All right. You know what? We'll do that. It's just that when you create skits and you get older, you're burnt out. It sucks.
We just gotta make a new universe.
New universe.
The reboot.
They do get hundreds.
I low
200s
key
of views.
have a series idea, but like
What do you want to do?
I'm not gonna say it. It'll be
Why-
a surprise.
Well,
I'll tell you after.
I'm co-owner of this.
I'll tell you after.
Oh, you don't want the fans to
No,
know, yeah.
because I don't know
There's
if we're
so
gonna.
many great-
If we don't go through with it, then I'll just say
There's
it
so
on the
many
next
great
episode.
skits.
But if we do, I'll keep it as a
I
surprise.
can't pick one. The Meme Wars. I'm not gonna.
I have a
pick
few.
I'm gonna go with skits. I can pick top 3. I can do top 3. The most fun one. This is not in any order. Car salesman. I really like doing that one. One of the cringe. Which one? The cringe. I think the third one is my favorite.
The cringemas?
Really?
No, the third one because when we thought on the spot.
Oh,
You're throwing your body.
Yep.
I thought that was priceless.
That was.
I really liked. Yeah, this is hard. Okay. Actually, I know because I made a few skits by myself. I think the skit that I made by myself that I think was the funniest was Attack of the Memes with the hot dog, with the CNN shit. That shit.
I love that video to this day.
I'm gonna watch it afterwards.
That is a beautiful video.
4 years ago, goddamn.
Holy
but
crap.
The ones that I made with you guys, Cringemas 3. Were you weren't in the salesman video? I don't think.
No, I
No.
wasn't.
I really did like making the salesman video. Did somebody say Corona? I liked.
I like that one too.
That was-
Even the Chris Hansen video I really liked. There's oh my god.
There's actually holy crap. Looking back now, there's
I
actually
don't
a
think-
lot of things we did.
even making the bad one.
Why
like,
aren't we famous?
Like Meme Lords, Memefinity War, or like the Cringemas, or even the TikTok Turkey. Like even though they're, I like them. I really do. Like
You know what my favorite was?
What?
The Minecraft series.
That was actually really fun.
That was so.
I would-
But
like,
that
we-
was
we
during
just-
COVID though. Like
Yeah, we just stopped out of
go
nowhere.
because
No,
we could come.
Wait, hold up. I'm looking at it now, right? The last episode we left off on. You want to know what it was called?
What?
We're almost at the end. We literally blue balled anyone who was watching. We were at the end, near to it. We just never.
Oh, wait, was it? We're at episode 13, right?
I was ready. One of you just
Okay,
stopped
but no,
out
but
of
here's the
nowhere.
thing.
Oh,
But
I picked up a no.
but
I
we
remember.
were able to like.
I picked
come
up a new
together.
job that was second shift full time, and I really didn't have a lot of time anymore.
Yeah, but we also were able to come together now. So like we didn't because the only reason we did that. I mean, we all wanted to play Minecraft, but like that was a main reason because we were stuck.
I
home.
changed my name to Rem Cycle for nothing.
That was actually after. Didn't we do like a Christmas special?
We did an Easter special.
Oh, Easter special. That's what it was.
Was it?
I remember we played Minecraft a time after that series. Yeah, it was Christmas speed run. That's what it was. We were trying to speed run on Christmas because
yeah.
and in theme of dream.
And then we all died actually.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all died.
Yeah.
In the Nether, because I forgot you had to wear gold to fucking
My-
survive.
I was watching a clip of that a few months ago, and I was watching it from GN's perspective, and it was so funny because I remember the because you're the one filming. So it was I remember exactly what I was doing. I was in a cave mining coal, right? And a creeper came up behind me, and all I heard was tss, and all you're watching is from Gion's perspective, right? Everything's quiet, and you just hear oh, and you just see I forget what my username was, but so and so has been slain by a creeper.
I forget what happens.
And then you were like, oh, Nikki died. That's all you said.
the most common. Oh, Nikki died.
We sucked at Minecraft,
Oh
bro.
my god,
you know,
dude, we were abysmal.
That was the best part.
the
though.
one thing I
Oh,
remember.
no, that was the best part.
You,
But
the when you don't sleep for a while and then those things come at you.
Yeah, like
and then you
hard.
told me, oh, there's a big boss if we don't fucking. You had my hopes up, bro.
oh, like that's right. I was like, and you're like, Nikki, where's this boss? I was like, oh yeah, I was lying this whole time, and you're like, I hate you.
I was so excited. I was
I
like, new
know.
boss, finally.
I don't know why. Imagining how Minecraft is, that probably would be like a shitty boss.
I mean, we got to play it now because it's been like what 2 updates since then.
has it? I haven't played Minecraft
I'm
at
not
all
playing
either.
until they do the cave update.
I mean, technically they did half of it.
It's not an official cave update though.
It's a gay update.
That's what
not
you
a
said
cave
last
update.
time, and we didn't play. We did
Did I?
a speed run, and then that was
I
it.
don't remember.
That was a one-time thing.
One time thing.
But yeah. So those are your top 3.
I mean, I like all of them, but yeah, those. Are my
Okay,
top.
same for me. These aren't going to go in any order, but my 3 would have to be number 3, the car salesman video. Even though I wasn't in that, I really liked that video. That was a really
that was
that was unironically one
I
of
think
your
our
best.
best videos were just the ones that I did on the spot. So
They really were. I take everything back I said in the past. We don't need a script. Improv is the best way for us. For my videos, I need a script, but for this, we just say,
Right.
all right, fuck it. You know what? Because they're fun as hell to make. Number 2 would definitely be the Do Not Laugh challenge. Do you remember when we did that
do you
in
want
that
to
room?
count that as a skit?
Well, I said for any video ever on the channel.
Okay.
Because I remember we had so much fun
Yeah.
with that video, and like I was actually like my stomach was hurting from laughing after that video. That's how much fun I had. And number 3, where was it? I just had it. Oh, probably did somebody say Corona?
Yes.
Even though I don't think that's our funniest video, it was definitely one of the most fun to make because we
Yeah.
filmed like in Lincoln
And
at home,
it was
and then the
definitely-
Minecraft thing, and then the throwing of the dildo.
It was definitely like on the spot, and well thought out at the same time.
Yes.
It showed our true.
It should have gotten the Oscar.
It showed
I
us
don't know why we were
it showed us
overlooked.
at our peak. I was the old man. I think I did a pretty good old man. I was like,
You were Nikki from a different universe. Basically, bro, we basically lifted off from. We were Loki before Loki became Loki.
bro.
Variants.
And then I coined the phrase "I have ascended," and then who's that one movie character?
It's No Nut November.
Yeah, I know that's from my
That was
video. but-
the emperor from the god, not god awful, but I didn't like Rise of Skywalker. I have ascended.
He took that from me. I'm suing Disney.
I have ascended. Just the.
Yep.
I don't know why that's.
Yeah. So those are definitely my 3 picks.
Miguel?
Miguel, what do you
For
got?
me, definitely United Airlines.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Nobody else was in
Oh
that video.
crap! All right, that's a runner-up.
But that's just a.
That's an honorable mention.
It's Matt. Framer.
Honorable. What is this? Watch Mojo.
Yeah. And now for our honorable mentions, United Airlines. It just shows you getting fucked in the bathroom.
The best part is there's no shadow.
No, I think what was really good about that video too was like, oh yeah, there's no shadow.
No.
But I loved the phrase you came up with, like, we beat all our competition and you too. I loved that. That was like, Gian, that was fucking genius.
I think besides that one is we found a dead meme.
I like. Yeah.
Because like it, I feel like that was the one that started. Well, besides Cringemas, that was the one that started like
Yeah.
the universe. You know,
Yeah, like the skit.
the
Yeah.
universe. And then I'd say, fucking did somebody say Corona? Because I feel like that was like perfectly timed.
Yeah, that
It
was.
was.
Well, oh my goodness.
And like.
It was
in bad-
February. It was February.
In bad fashion, it was perfectly
It's
timed.
not gonna go any
Because
further.
we were still thinking, oh, it's not going to be that big. But then, like, we saw more cases. We're like,
April
maybe.
came.
And then, May.
Quarantine.
Alex played a good fucking villain.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, the
Plague
Russian
Doctor.
accent.
I'm Emperor Plagueis.
Plagueis.
With the-
My
so-
best shit. What do you say? My
my
best.
best,
my
my best guess,
babushka.
my best guess guy.
My
That's
best
something like that.
something like that. Yeah, some made up name he came up with like on the spot again. So, do we have a least favorite video? Because I have one right on the spot.
No,
Go
November.
for it.
Yep. No, not November.
No,
I think
November.
for me it'd be
There's no other choice but No Nut November. Not well, both my video on my channel, Surviving No Nut November, and then the video
I'm sorry, that's a masterpiece.
Shut up.
That,
No Nut November on this was.
Go watch Surviving No November on Maximillionaire.
I'm not linking it. Good luck spelling my name.
I will.
I have the password. We both have the password too.
I'm getting overthrown here.
Least favorite? I don't know.
No, definitely No Nut November because not only was it just bad to watch, I was like not having fun filming that episode. I don't know why. It just wasn't. I was like,
You were in a bad mood.
no, it wasn't.
You
even
were
that.
the CEO of Nut. How could you not be in a bad mood?
I think
I had a white I had a white
Nut.
mask on me.
I think for me it's How to Not Be a Simp.
Really?
That one was
I
kind of shit too. That was
Huh?
kind of shit too.
Because
Oh,
like
I
that one
kinda
was
liked
just
it.
like
I kind of liked it.
bad acting, but like
Not
yeah,
my
but,
favorite.
But like I know we act bad, but like
I think
that-
we've got
That's the
better,
purpose,
actually.
but like, no, we all know our favorite
No.
part. You have to fuck this beautiful woman right here. Oh, you want it?
Oh, you want me to fart in your
I don't know. I
face?
just think How to Not Be a Simp was pretty.
All right. No, the virginity.
Yeah. That scream I did.
Perfectly.
Yeah. I would even say the TikTok turkey is really cringy. Like
But
that was one of.
I like that one.
It was
Yeah.
fun to make, but I remember watching it back. I was like, ooh, I don't know.
That was when TikTok.
That's
was,
me for all of them.
That
to
was
be
when
honest,
TikTok
though.
was god awful.
It was like
Still
the
is
transition
god-awful.
from Musically to
It's
TikTok.
so much better than
What'd you say?
what that was.
It was like transitioning from Musically to TikTok at that
Yeah.
time.
That is
so.
true, yeah.
Yeah, it
And
was dog shit.
I remember the big thing was hit or miss. I guess they never
Hit or
missed.
miss.
God.
I guess they never miss, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry, I don't respect any platform where Bella Portia's number one. No, I'm
Well,
kidding.
you know,
I'm
we're,
kidding.
we're,
I'm
we'll
kidding.
think of a skit to do right after this, but
I-
for now
I
we'll go
agree.
on to
Oh, yeah.
the MTV Movie Awards.
Yes, of course. What are our matchups today, Miguel?
I
know it's Control.
It's
Control?
fuck. It's Save Me San Francisco versus.
How you pull it up before you?
I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Control, and then It Was Good Until It Wasn't versus Songs by Jane. You like it was good until it wasn't?
Let's just move on. With
Yeah, let's just.
Really?
Let's just go.
I'm actually happy.
You want to do?
All right, so
I'm actually
I'm pulling up the
happy.
Wikipedia articles.
say let's go.
Okay.
Which one are we doing first? Let's do Control versus Save Me on Los Angeles.
Okay. You want to go? I mean, so.
I'll go first. I chose Control.
No.
Are we?
You already messed up.
No, I didn't mess up.
I just go no.
Oh,
I just said no.
I thought we were doing Save Me San Francisco. Oh, it is going up against Control.
Yeah,
my bad.
that's-
My bad. My bad. I thought. Listen, they're two R&B albums versus two pop albums. Okay. Sorry.
I know. Whatever. So I chose to put Control in the album bracket because it's one of my favorite, alongside American Teen. I think this is like right
R&B,
there
R&B.
for R&B. Yes. Personally, for me, I feel like there's no skips, maybe one, if anything. And if I'm in the mood, I'll listen to the whole album. And it's not like you have to be sad or anything. It's just, I just like singing it.
His voice is
Yeah.
angelic.
SZA.
Puts me to sleep. Oh no, your voice.
Is that how you pronounce it?
SZA.
I was just
yeah.
saying SZA.
No, it's SZA.
SZA.
Like scissor.
Actually, I was saying Caesar.
That's pretty funny.
Guys, you know SZA on a.
But I from the album cover to like the features to, let me pull it up.
Why'd you get all the TVs though?
You mean computers?
Those are computer
Oh,
monitors.
sorry. I'm looking at a very small frame of this.
I can I can see it fine.
Look at mine's smaller. Da-da-da-da.
I pull up on Apple
Hold
Music.
on.
I don't know why.
Let me pull up the songs. I'm gonna.
What's the one skip for you on the song if you had to choose?
Hold on.
Okay.
It'd be 20 something. I have to be in the mood to listen to that one.
Okay. The
Okay.
last song?
Yeah, the last song.
So it is surprisingly short for
R&B?
14 songs, 49 minutes.
I feel like it's perfectly.
Yeah, I think that's a...
No, I'm
I
not.
think-
I'm not complaining. I think it's a fine.
For
thing.
14 tracks, I think 50 minutes is a good length.
Yeah.
I would say.
So for me, I think my favorite song is probably Love Galore featuring Travis Scott and Doze in the Wind featuring Kendrick Lamar,
Yes.
as well as Broken Clocks and The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
Also Supermodel, for some reason, I don't know if you noticed, but she's like no drum for like the first half, and then it comes in. I love that drum like line coming in. Although it's a little bit short, I wish it was longer, but I still don't. It's not a complaint. It's just I really love, like, I replayed it for that drum line. I don't think there's a bad song on this. Every song is good, decent. Even the interlude I liked. So, one of my favorite R&B albums.
I can see that. I guess I'll go next.
Oh,
I was pleasantly surprised by this.
You liked it?
I enjoyed it. I really did. My favorite songs would definitely be Doves in the Wind. If I remember, that's the song that has like the little guitar work at the end. I really like that. That little like soft guitar.
I'm not gonna play
Oh,
it.
okay. I thought you were. Yeah. So,
Just please.
and plus, even Kendrick Lamar's verse is really good.
Kendi.
I liked The Weeknd. I thought that was really nice. Go Gina. I like that song. I think that those are probably my three favorite if I had to choose. For me, again, I'm not as big into R&B as you, but for someone who's an outsider to this genre of music mainly, I was pleasantly surprised. I enjoyed it. Even Supermodel was good. Love Galore was nice. I think she's got a very, very good voice.
Oh, it's a stunning voice.
How
How do you pronounce it? Oh, SZA. SZA. Yeah, I
Not
think she's-
SCA.
SCA, yeah. Hey, how you doing?
SCA.
No, she's got a really good voice. Album cover, I think is pretty interesting with all the computers in the background.
You sure they're not TVs?
For all I know, they could just be like duct tape. But songs that I wasn't like too. It's not that I didn't like. It's just I could probably skip them, and if they cut them off the album, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like Drew Barrymore, Prom. I agree, 20 something. It wasn't that good. It was. I don't think the strongest way to end off an album, but not a bad song. I don't think. Nothing on here that I would say. Yeah, it's like levels of like Goodbye and Good Riddance or X for me. I was pleasant.
I'm actually glad.
It's different.
I
It's
enjoyed it.
different music, obviously. So
Yeah, no, obviously, I'm just saying, but like, yeah, I liked it. I would say, yeah, whenever it comes to hip hop and R&B albums for this, I'm always going to compare it to Telegraph Ave because like that was like the first, hip hop and not rock album on here that I listened to. And Telegraph Ave is like my favorite song in there, one of my favorite, like probably my favorite Childish Gambino song right here. So anytime I do a hip hop or an R&B album now, I'm going to see if it's like on the levels of Telegraph Ave. And I would say Doves in the Wind is probably like
Just under
3. It'd be 1 Telegraph Ave, 2 Stargazing by Travis Scott, and then 3
Really?
would be Doves. Yeah, I've
he loved that.
after we did that episode with Astroworld, I listened to Stargazing again. I was like, you know what? Even with like the beat
switch?
chains, I still think it's a really good song. I still really like it. It's my favorite song on the album, hands down.
I gotta give you some albums to listen to, not on the bracket, but like that I think you'll genuinely enjoy.
Okay.
Let's
Boing.
get you into more hip hop and R&B.
I mean, that's gonna be tough to like divert from like my rock, but I'll listen to him. I'll give him a chance.
This and Khalida probably like my best, like my favorite, like
Same.
R&B. So, Love Galore, because I remember like you actually like played this for me too in the car, and I was like, oh, this is one of the albums we had to listen to. This like a month or two back, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started listening to it, and I was like, oh. So Love Galore, Doves in the Wind, The Weeknd, Go Gina Garden, Broken Clocks, 20-something. I wasn't. It's not a bad song. I don't think it was like. I think as the last song, it could have been better.
No, I agree.
So, Drew Barrymore, I know a better Drew Barrymore song, which has nothing to do with this album. I was surprised that it was the same exact name of the song, but it had nothing to do with the other person who wrote it. But I'm not saying it was a bad song, but the way the album made me feel, I was very pleasantly surprised with. So it got me like in a good mood, like in a, not a sad mood, but a very like good like.
Which is very hard to do in R&B.
Yes,
sometimes.
very good vibe move. It is a very summer feel to me. I feel like.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, go to you. Okay. Anyway. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is my fault. I interrupted.
That was my fault. I don't know why.
I was just gonna say that like I like the feel I get from this. It's like it kind of has like an old school R&B feel. It feels like late '90s, while at the same time still sounding modern. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Sorry.
This is a very summer vibe. I enjoyed it very much. I added a lot. Oh shit! Almost played a song. Sorry.
Why did you jump like that though?
Copyright.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
YouTube. There's one thing I'm scared of. It's YouTube copyright claim. Anyways, I mean that's all really I have to say. I really like the album. I definitely started listening to. I want to start listening to her more. In a lot of her other albums. So I was very pleasantly surprised with it. I enjoyed it.
Glad you enjoyed it. I'm actually glad. You know.
No.
Are you still laughing?
No, not that. Something else. It's the Save Me San Francisco.
Yeah, that's what it's going up against.
Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me start off by saying I really like this album. I really did. I enjoyed it.
Fuck, I played the song again. Sorry. Yeah.
Obviously I've heard Hey Soul Sister a million times in my life. It's been a pop song since
Save Me San Francisco. Too.
I see the thing with that song. I think I heard it when I was younger, but I know for a fact that like I started playing it. No, I was getting to that.
Oh, okay.
If you let me
All
finish,
right.
I was gonna say I've heard it more because of you played a lot. But I think I used to hear that when I was younger. I don't remember. And they have other good songs besides. I won't even say that's. Well, actually, let me get to that in a sec. They have other good songs in here, like Words. I thought that was a cool song. What was the one? If It's Love. That was like a cool kind of like cool pop rock song, kind of like vibe. It's a song you listen to when you're getting up to start your day, going to work, going to the gym afterwards, kind of that kind of song. The like Marry Me, like songs like that, like the softer ones, I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of. It's nice sounding, but not my thing. But I will say my favorite song on here
I think I know what
is
it is.
Breakfast in Bed.
Oh, yeah.
And however, there's like here's the thing with this song.
Uh-oh.
There's one
Yeah.
lyric I feel like they could have done without. No, don't say it. I want to say it. There's one lyric they could have done without, and that is, "You're the skin I never want to shed."
I think you're gonna say something else.
Listen, it's a good song, but I feel like there's more things you could have rhymed with. He's all like breakfast in bed. You're the skin I never want to shed. Like that, it just takes a dark turn right before going to the chorus. It's horrifying, but
It's a train derail.
I like the song. I like the guy's voice. I like the flow, the beat to that song. But just that one lyric, I went, wait a minute, belongs in like the Bye Bye Man or something. It doesn't belong in a train song. Call us train because we're derailing again.
I'm thinking he doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about. I'm thinking of the scene at the beginning where you just see the CGI dog in the fucking mirror, and it's so bad.
And he just comes up and he's like,
It looks like it's from like a
breakfast
Lego
in bed.
video game.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say. I really like
this
the album,
train
though.
derailed.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All right, someone go next.
You want me to go?
I'll go next.
All right.
For me, my favorite songs were "Save Me San Francisco" by far. That's a really good ass song. "Hey Soul Sister," while it's a good song, I feel like it's overplayed for me.
Okay.
So like,
I probably never need to hear it again.
yeah, that's how I felt like. So I skipped right through this. 'Cause
Yo, same. I went
like-
"Save Me San Francisco" and skip
No.
onto I got you. Yep.
No, here's what happened. I played "Save Me San Francisco." I was like, "Hey Soul Sister," skip.
Hey, Skip Sister.
I was like, yeah, I know the gist.
He was playing I Got You and started singing His Little Sister still.
After that, I feel like my favorite song is If It's Love. That was a really good song. But other than that, I disagree with you in Breakfast in Bed. I didn't like that song.
See, I don't know. I can understand why someone wouldn't like that song. The guy's vocals are a bit different compared to how the rest of the album sounds. But for me, I just like that like alternative, different sound. That's just me with a lot of songs. Like, you know, She's As Beautiful As a Foot. I like that song from BOC, but that was like the one song you just didn't like.
I hated that song.
I get it. Listen, I get it because it's weird. It's like experimental, I guess, with the lyrics. But you know what? I like that stuff. So that's just me.
I don't remember which one, but one of them sounded a little bit like country, and I was like,
I think it was
Parachute or This Ain't Goodbye. It was one of those.
I think it might have been This Ain't Goodbye.
And then I feel like a few of them sounded like gospel music, which wasn't bad. It was just unexpected. To me, it sounded like gospel music, but I'd say it's strong point to Save Me San Francisco and If It's Love. For me, at least. That's it.
Okay.
This is your album.
Yeah, I chose this album. This is probably one of the albums where like, you know, I like Train. I like this album. Has great songs that I like. I'll put it in. So it wasn't like my, yes, this album, but like, you know, it was an album that I was like, oh, you know, I enjoyed this album. So Save Me San Francisco, Hey Soul Sister, as much as it's overplayed, I do enjoy listening to it. I Got You, This Ain't Goodbye, Brick by Brick, Marry Me. If It's I think I already said that. Are my top of this album. I don't think it's like with this group Train. It's like if they had a one album where it was like all of their great songs. Like pretend they didn't make any albums. They had all their great songs from like their different albums. I think it would have been like the best album. So it's one of those groups where like, you know, like, oh, you have great songs. You have like half of these songs are fantastic, and then the other half, and then in another album, same thing. But not saying that all the other songs are bad. I'm not saying that, but
Right. You're saying like if they made like a greatest hit
selection. They did, and I fucking love it.
And if that was an album, that would be like
I fucking love it.
Yeah, because it's like their best songs are like dispersed out throughout the catalog.
But I think that this is a very strong, like, very like mellow kind of. I think "Save Me San Francisco" is by far one of my favorite songs by them, and I think that
I agree.
So, "Marry Me" is definitely a slow song. I do like those kind of slow songs coming from me, so I didn't have a problem with that. But I did enjoy this album. Obviously, that, like I said, is not my favorite album of choice from this, but I do think that it is notable to mention Train and how I do think that they were pretty good in like the pop area, and I do like this album. So, I mean, that's really all I gotta say because you guys, took the wind of the storm.
Alrighty, we're gonna vote now, and I'll tell you what, this is actually kind of a tough one.
Control.
Really? What?
I really enjoy Control, bro.
What?
I was gonna go Save Me San Francisco.
Sorry. Control.
I see.
What? I did not see him picking that over Train.
I did not see it.
Here's the thing. With R&B and soul, there's never a bad, like with Khalid, there's never a bad song with that. So with that album, I love those kind of music. I would have chose this if it wasn't R&B and soul going up against it. If it wasn't Control, I would have chose San Francisco.
Congratulations to SZA. Congratulations to her. You just won Gion's heart. Damn. If he picked you over Train, that should say something.
I loved her. I love Train. I love them. But I love her voice. I love her music. I want to listen more to her.
That caught me off guard.
That caught me off. I thought
really caught me off guard.
I thought Control was going to win.
Christopher Nolan plot twist.
Jesus.
The Prestige.
I go in first now.
Gee, I did not see that coming.
So did Abe Lincoln.
All right, Abe Lincoln will go up against John Wilkes Booth. Okay, anyway, let's continue on.
So, JFK versus...
Oh.
It Was Good Until It Wasn't versus Songs About Jane. Which one do we want to do
Not
first?
Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo, please.
It Was Good Until It Wasn't, right.
Yeah,
right.
let's do that one then.
Okay.
You want to go first?
You can go first.
All right.
How do you say the name?
So...
Kalani.
So, the compliments I gave to Control will not apply to this album.
Okay.
I don't know why. I did not like this album. I listened to a few songs in here twice. The ones I thought I was gonna like Can I, Real Hot Girl Skit. It's only 16 seconds, but I kind of like that little thing. And what was it? Hate the Club, Serial Lover were kind of cool too. But besides that, Habba Dabba Doo. There wasn't really much for me here. I don't know what it was. She has a nice voice, but I think SZA has a better voice. I think her songwriting, SZA, compared to this one, is definitely better. And a lot of these songs in here sounded the same, which you can make that argument for a lot of R&B and soul albums where it has like that like kind of like slow, moody feel to it. But I feel like even if you were to say that about SZA's album, those are still good songs, and I enjoy them. And I think she's talented. Whereas this, I don't know. I just didn't feel anything for it. So this album for me was never good, and it never will be. So it wasn't good until it wasn't. I really tried to squeeze. I really tried with that one. A for effort, but that's all I gotta say.
That was you set up that pun, huh? You had
He
this
came in
plans.
Next
weeks.
question.
He planned this.
Next question. You all know how long I prepared.
I'll
that
go
for.
next, unless you want to. Oh, you can go.
I like the cover.
You didn't like this album either?
For R&B and soul, I think Khalid and SZA do it better. That's just me. I'm not with you where I'm saying it's dog shit.
I didn't say that.
Well, you basically
You didn't like it.
basically just said
I didn't.
it.
Okay, that doesn't mean it's bad. I just don't like it. It's just not.
I know.
I just,
So I.
so the thing with me, I
liked
didn't
it.
vibe with
I'm
it.
I'm obviously you picked it. I'm probably in the middle, more towards.
Yeah, he's more right leaning. No.
Stop! No!
He's a conservative. He's a
Cut,
right wing. He's a
cut,
conservative.
cut.
At least say your favorite song.
Can I Toxic? I think I enjoyed Water. Everybody Business.
If I had to choose, it would probably be Hate the Club for me, I guess.
Hate the Club. I did like.
like that one
did
too.
It wasn't bad.
The outro, in the the outro. The outro was. I feel like if there would have been an intro, maybe, but I do think. Does she have any other albums?
Yes.
I think she has another one.
I forget what it's called.
While We Wait. Oh no, it's a mixtape. My bad.
It's called.
It's called Sweet Sexy Savage.
No, it was While We Wait. That was my other choice for the album bracket.
Oh, okay.
But
Maybe if I listen to that one, but I mean, I'm not saying that this is a terrible album. I'm not. I'm just saying for R&B and soul. Because when I was listening to the brackets, when I re-listened, because I didn't listen, I already listened to Control, Save Me San Francisco, and then songs about Jane.
Control.
But this one I didn't listen to. So after, literally, I think it was like last week or like the week before when I was redoing the other 3 albums. I was like, oh, I gotta listen to this one last week. And after re-listening to the Control, and then I listened to this one, I was like, they forgot some spice. Like something from the stew was missing. So that's after I say I think this is like your ex.
Oh,
Like,
like
your
his,
choice, your
worst album?
choice, your choice. I love X. So yeah, I'm not saying like.
For me, this
obviously-
is like She's as Beautiful as a Foot, but an album. I don't know.
But that's what I have to say. I'm not saying it's a shitty album, but just
She's got talent. She's got a good
very-
voice,
yeah.
but I don't think she's as good as SZA.
Yeah.
Songwriting.
no,
wise.
I agree. I don't think she's good as SZA.
Okay.
Can I go next?
Yeah.
No.
No, you're.
Oh,
No.
I'll go again.
I'm gonna be honest. I just wanted to get another R&B album in here.
Okay.
So for why I chose it was good until it wasn't. It was because it was long enough. While We Wait, it was like only 30 minutes. What are you doing?
No, when you said the reason why I chose this, I thought you were just gonna say it's because it was good until it wasn't. I thought you were gonna set that up. I swear to God, I thought I was leaning towards it, and you missed a field goal. Sorry.
I don't know where the pun was supposed to go. Because it was good until it wasn't.
No, because you were like.
Until I listened to it, I don't know.
No, you were like the reason why it's long enough, and then you were supposed to say like it was good until it wasn't. I thought you were gonna say that, but that's just me.
Whatever. The only reason I didn't choose While We Wait because While We Wait has some good songs. It wasn't long enough, so that's what turned me away. To be honest, my favorite songs are Toxic, Can I, Hate the Club. The rest are decent. There's a few skips in here. I really like the outro, if I'm remembering it correctly, or it might be a song before or something like that. No, I just couldn't think of any other R&B album. That was because Khalid, my number one
DJ.
favorite. Khalid, the R&B singer, was my number one R&B artist. SZA was second, and then I was like, oh, you know what? Let me put Kalani in here because I can't think of anyone else.
That's fair.
But
Okay.
to me, it's not a bad album. Like
Alright.
I enjoyed it. I can see why, because I see where you're coming from, and I see where you're coming from, because like she doesn't hit as SZA does.
Yeah.
So I can agree there.
SZA and Khalid are on the top pedestal while she's still down.
Yeah, but Nope, that's it. You know,
Okay.
I enjoyed it, but I still think there's better albums out there.
Mm.
Wait, let me before I think this is the worst album I've chosen out of my choices.
So far or in total?
No, in total.
Oh, okay.
So just let me put that out there.
I like X. I'm not saying it's a terrible choice, but anyways.
Okay, that's fine.
So this is going up against songs about
Jane.
Can
Yeah.
I start
So
with, can I start with
by
this,
Maroon
please?
5. Yes. Go ahead.
This is one of my favorite albums of like.
We already know where this is going.
ever.
This is probably top 5 for me. Like,
Really?
albums, like easily. I love this album. Maroon 5 will never be Maroon 5 like this ever, and it
I agree.
makes me upset when I hear their new shit.
V. I will say no. A few songs on V are
well,
pretty good.
V is
like
okay.
Animals, Maps.
But after that, they just like
I like the song Maps. I think that's
like
fun.
Memories.
I don't think they have not been as good as songs
Like-
about Jane.
Well, after V, that was kind of not tumble, but like when I first heard Memories on the radio. Okay, you know, oh my god, I was like, just turn it off.
That
the
became the
radio.
new Happy.
And then what was the new song they came out with? They have an
Girls Like You, or no? That's a little older.
no, they have a new song, something I don't
I
know.
don't listen
but
to radio
it's
anymore.
not.
I don't know.
This is it's labeled as rock, which it is
Yeah.
rock. I definitely I hear pop, I hear alternative, I hear all of that in this. So.
The first song, what's it called? Harder to Breathe. It's like a funk rock kind of
Yeah.
song, kind of groovy, you know.
Dun-dun-dun. Oh, sorry. No, Apple, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no. I can go. I think maybe I don't think there's a full-on skip. I don't think maybe like. No, not for me. I don't think there's a full-on skip in this, but I do. I think that this is their best album. Like, This Love, Harder to Breathe, She Will Be Loved, Sunday Morning, Sweetest Goodbye, Not Coming Home, Must Get Out. I will put those on replay. I love those songs. So, I mean, this one is always. I can put this on when I'm sad, when I'm not. I can put this on when I'm grooving, when I'm jerking. I don't know. In the shower, who the fuck knows?
When he's moving, he's grooving. He's
grooving, pooving. I love this album. I love how it says the opening Harder to Breathe grooves on a funky rock. Yes. But I think I really like this album. So I want to give you guys some things to talk
All
about.
right.
Can I go next?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I originally chose this album, and then I let Gian put it on. Yeah, yes, I did. And then you're like, "Oh, can I have songs
No.
about?" Yes, it was that in American Teen.
I can just picture Gian doing this too. Like,
Can I have it, please? Can I be a good boy? Can I get my binky too?
I personally no skips whatsoever. I think
same.
every song on this album is amazing and like amazing on their own as well. If each one of this was a single, they'd all make money like easily.
Well, they have
Um,
5 singles out of here, and I think they're all the big songs. Harder to Breathe, This Love, She Will Be Loved, Sunday
But,
Morning,
like,
Must Get Out.
I don't even think those are the best songs because every song is good. Every
Those
single.
I just listed my top, my the ones I.
I can't. The whole album for me. All
the
12
whole album for me
songs.
too, but the ones that I can think of right off the bat are those.
I think Not Coming Home, The Sun, and Tangled maybe. Sunday Morning too.
Okay.
But like regardless, I think they're
Yes.
no skips. Amazing album.
You didn't like it, did
I'll be
you?
honest.
You didn't like it.
I really liked it.
Oh.
I just wanted to fuck with you. No, I really enjoyed this album as well. Here, so for me, with this album, it's not like there was like a. So for me, from tracks 1 through 4, Harder to Breathe to She Will Be Loved, fine, not one skip. Every song is great. In the middle is where I feel there's a lot of filler. From Tangled to about Sunday Morning, I was like, but then
You didn't
Secret.
like Sunday Morning?
Was that?
Play it. Just cut it out.
Maybe Must Get Out.
I'll play it. All right.
I think
yeah.
it might
Okay,
be
play Sunday Morning? My bad. I made a mistake. So from Sunday Morning down, from the rest of the album, from Sunday Morning to even the bonus track, Sweetest Goodbye, strong, killer. I like them all.
Bonus track.
Well, number 12 was Sweetest Goodbye. Oh, no, that's not a bonus track. My bad.
this is the- yeah.
My bad. So my bad. From Sunday Morning, boom, to 12, Sweetest Goodbye, good song. Not one skip. It was just from Tangled.
Those 3 songs.
Those 3 songs, Tangled, The Sun, and Must Get Out. I don't know. Just they sounded kind of the same to me. But overall, a pretty good album. My favorite song on here, probably This Love, because even when like I heard that single and She Will Be Loved a lot on the radio, I always liked This Love more than She Will Be Loved. Granted, that is a good song, She Will Be Loved. Very, very beautiful song, may I say. Not even pretty beautiful, you know. Thinking about that one girl you want to give the world to. I appreciate
Staring
that.
out the window
Yeah, you know, in the pouring rain.
in the pouring rain.
You know, when you say it like that, it sounds like he's gonna make you breakfast in bed and not shed his skin ever again. You know, but Yeah, Harder to Breathe, I think is a good way to kick off the album. Good
Oh, yeah.
funk, you know. Excuse me, I'm
God,
dying over here.
it's killing
If
you.
Maroon 5 sounded like this now, I think they'd
Oh
be
my
better
God.
because...
I think they just went to pop.
And the perfect end to with Sweetest Goodbye.
Yeah, and because back in the day, they were an actual band. You know, they were playing their instruments. Adam Levine, is he a bass player or guitar? I think guitar player.
He's a singer.
He's just a singer. I thought he played guitar.
He probably
Maybe
does.
modern
He
days.
might be.
I don't know,
think
but
he's a main
you
singer,
know,
yeah, he's-
nowadays it's all electronic. You know, I think they use like a drum machine a few times because it doesn't sound like they're
I
using a
think
real
they're
drum.
still a
I don't
band.
know, but
I think
it's
they're
just-
still a band.
It's too poppy mainstream now
I
for
will
me.
say that after
I don't
V,
like girls
maybe-
like you like no.
maybe like I think they're supposed to be releasing a brand new album after their unless they already did, but like
Jordy.
oh that's a new
That's
album.
what it's called.
Oh,
Came out
okay.
in June.
Oh, okay, well maybe.
I mean, for me, after Overexposed, maybe V is
All right.
winning because like
V has some good.
It won't be soon before long was pretty good. Hands All Over was pretty good.
But this is probably like Maroon 5. From what I've heard, I haven't heard all their albums, but this is probably them at their best.
Best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this
100%.
between 2000 and 2006 were, or maybe even 2007 were prime time. for
Which
me.
in a way isn't always a good thing because if your debut's your best album, that means you haven't been as good since.
Mhm.
But it's nonetheless a really good album. So I think we see where this is going.
3-0.
This was good until it wasn't.
You're so funny.
Yeah, I know. Songs about SZA. Songs about Jane.
Songs about SZA.
SZA. It's like an airport.
Songs about Jane.
Songs about
Songs
Jane.
about Jane wins 3-0. Boom.
Our first 3-0.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's always been like 2-1.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's our next matchup for?
So Under Pressure will go against Songs About Jane. That's a hard one for me. Control will go up against either Man on the Moon 3 or Fine Line. And then Hollywood's Bleeding versus My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
My Beautiful
Fine
Dark Twisted
Line
Fantasy.
is
That's
coming up.
by.
He's gonna have to listen to Harry Styles.
Wait. Who made My Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry. I thought you were Kanye. Kanye.
that's right, okay.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about Man on the Moon 3 for some
no,
reason
no.
because that was first.
Is that the one with Day and Night on it? Man on the Moon.
No, that's
Listen to Kid Cudi. I don't know.
that's Man on the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the first Man on the Moon
Yeah.
Sorry.
with
Well,
Neil Armstrong.
I like the book better. My bad.
I like the documentary better.
Man on the Moon 3 versus Fine Line and Hollywood's
I
Bleeding
cannot
versus
wait for Miguel to
My
listen to
Beautiful
Fine
Dark
Line.
Twisted
You're gonna make it
Fantasy.
like not as enjoyable for him if you keep like overhyping it like this. Like he's already like, oh, Harry Styles. Okay, take it from me. Harry Styles is a good artist. There are good songs in there. I think so. I think there's probably gonna be at least like 2 songs in there you will like. If you like,
At least 2.
at least listen. If you like Train, if you like songs about Jane, I think he'll probably like some Harry Styles. I think. Listen, when I first
He comes
like
in
last
with,
year when this kid would always play Harry Styles, I was like, oh, that One Direction boy. But you know what? Once I listened to Kiwi, I went, wait a minute,
This man.
wait. And then I heard She. I was like, wait a minute. I Watermelon Sugar, that was played a lot, but I was like, you know what? Perhaps I was too hard on the stylish.
He's gonna come in with like a dress next
Oh.
next week.
Oh hell, you know what? I might as well do that myself. I'd wear a dress. I don't care.
Oh God.
Just 'cause I can.
We're officially
Halfway?
just Control is halfway.
Okay.
So we're a little over.
Yeah.
Let's
Awesome.
go. We're blowing through this. Let's go. This is not going to be as long as the movie bracket.
Damn. Wow. Even with a driver license, bro, it's deja vu.
No, not this again. Stop. We're ending it.
Good for
no.
you.
All right. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you all.
Thank you for listening. We're on everything, and I mean everything.
I've
like
literally included all the links in the
Google,
description.
Amazon, Pornhub.
We're literally
probably.
on GilletteStadium.com. Next photo with Brady. I'm going to include a Photoshop. That's not Photoshopped here, of course.
We're on BlackPeopleMeet.com. We're on Harmony. We're on Match.
You know,
we're on
Jen-
Tinder. We're on Bumble.
Jen, I think about how you were in 2017 with the meme lords, and I think about you now, and I realize you were good until you weren't. You just lost touch. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hurt his feelings. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. You're funny. You're still funny. You're really funny. He's funny. I think he's funny. You think he's funny? Next question. I think he's funny. I think you're funny.
Thanks.
Okay. Well,
Well then,
I think we're
thank you for
we're gonna end this here.
watching.
I'm drunk.
Drunk.
Miguel.
Any last closing words about?
Wait, my mouse isn't working. Oh, I gotta turn it on. My mouse isn't on. Miguel.
Any last words?
What do you want to say to me?
It was bad until it was.
Interesting.
Controller.